Hey, yo, Tut, you ever heard of this new Detroit nigga claiming he got a closet full of J's and shit?
Yeah, man, he got some tight ass J's.
Man, he ain't shit. I'm from Detroit.
No, for real though, that nigga got a closet full of J's. I mean, literally, a closet full of J's.
Yes, your boy got J's out the asshole. What up, though? It's your boy, Detroit Dave. Happy Thanksgiving to all my subscribers and those that just happen to be watching this video. And of course, you know what that is, so you know what this is. This is Detroit Dave's Doernbecher collection. And as you guys know, DB season did just end. And here is the complete Doernbecher collection of your boy, Detroit Dave. Yes, that is 2 pairs of 8s because I really love the 8s. So if you guys have been following my channel all year, you know I try to give you at least one video per month. And since the DBs did just release, I figured this would be a great time to go ahead and drop a complete Doernbecher collection video, just so you know exactly what I got going on. I think you can appreciate it. I happen to like the Doernbecher series. A lot of people like the Doernbecher series, the Ben series. These are more limited and higher quality Air Jordans than what would generally be released. And shout out to the OSHU Doernbecher Doernbecher Hospital, which is a hospital in Oregon that Nike allows some of the children that have different diseases and ailments to, kind of put their own creative touches on classic Jordan models. Right now we have everything from 1 to 6, and then 7 through 10. I'm sorry, 8 through 10. And then we also have the DB13, which is the new one. I went ahead and picked up a DB hat. This one goes with the Janoskis, and it's pretty nice. It's all 3M in the back. Pretty cool cap. And I picked it up just because I thought it was cool, man. I might let it go. I don't know. I think I'm gonna try to get a DB8 hat instead to rock with my 8s. I love that sneaker. So yeah, so we're gonna start up here. I only pulled one out because this sneaker happens to be DS. And so I was lucky enough to get my hands on 2 of these. This one I actually got from a good friend. Shout out to Adam. Nice guy. And I got these for the love price. Now, these things will get you anywhere between $720 to about $800 just for the shoe alone. It is a very, very colorful Air Jordan. Has a bunch of different attributes of young Caden, who actually designed the sneaker. You have the spray paint can, the Believe, Rock On, Be Brave. And then you also have the snake patch and 14, and then the CL for Caden Lampert. So shout out to Caden. Put that right up there. Let that chill out. Here you have the newest model, the Air Jordan 13. And there's a couple of things that are different about this year's DB collection. First of all, they come in their own box, which is something brand new. As you can see, previous Doernbechers just came in whatever retro box was current at the time. But this one actually has its own box. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a minute just to show you the box at first, which I thought was cool. So you can see that it says Doernbecher Freestyle. Like I said before, the Doernbecher Hospital allows children with ailments to go ahead and make up their own designs. So that's where the freestyle comes from. And that's the side of the box. And this little sticker right here, this actually came inside the box, kind of like holding the paper together. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then it also has Doernbecher Freestyle printed all over the paper. And the receipts in here. I got these out of my local Nike store. And so, yeah, that's the receipt right there. And so, yeah, I thought that was very, very nice. And then, of course, as always, it lets you know exactly what's going on. This one was designed by a young man named John Charles, who is suffering from Crohn's disease. And so all of the DBs have, you know, a sticker in there just to let you know what's going on. Well, not all of them. I think a couple of the ones I have do not have a sticker on them. And this is the Doernbecher 13. Now, this was met with mixed reviews. A lot of people are not feeling it. And I can't be mad at them. I mean, it's definitely not the most attractive Doernbecher sneaker. The South Beach colorway, us as sneakerheads are kind of getting tired of it. They've done so much with it since the original South Beach colorway, or what we know as the South Beach colorway, came out with the LeBron 8 preheat. And so they've been doing a lot of different things. They've actually come out with a South Beach colorway every year since then, except for the 10, I believe. I don't think there was a South Beach 10, but I could be wrong because I don't really collect LeBrons. I have a couple, you know. I got King's Prides, and I got another pair, the Miami versus Akrons. Those are the only LeBrons I got, so don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure the 10 does not have a South Beach colorway. But the 8, of course, does. The 9 does. They call them Miami Vice 9s. The 11 does, of course. And the 12 did last year as well. And I'm pretty sure that the 13 that's out currently is going to have it. But, so it's got the overall South Beach colorway. Now, these pink laces actually were the secondary laces that came in this sneaker. The lace that comes in the shoe itself is this neon lemon lace, which I think is terrible, and it's part of the reason why I don't really fuck with the DB4s. Like I told y'all before, the DB4 is the low man on the totem pole. And I think these right here are about as stylish as the DB4. Not my favorite at all, but the detailing on it is amazing. I like the scales on it. Now, I don't like the way that the scales look scuffed, because it looks like the toe box is scuffed. Some of the scales don't have that. Some of them are just straight black, as you can see. And then some of them have that extra detailing. Now, the side panel, instead of being 3M, is patent leather with a patent leather overlay on the midsole. And you've got the JC for JoJo's Chicken. And then you've got chromes on the sole because the young man said that, oh, and it's also for John Charles too, that he wanted to feel like he was literally stomping out chromes every time he walked. Few words: courage, fight, strength. And as you know, these are just a few of the words that that John is able to identify with in his life. Like I told you on the H, you got rock on, be brave. You know, they try to incorporate as much of the child's personality as they can. And then you got the sock liner, which is pretty cool. Different little designs on it. And then the insole. Can I get a good angle? It's kind of hard. The insole is pretty cool. I really probably should have pulled the insoles out, but I didn't. So excuse me. But yeah, the insoles are pretty cool too. Yeah, so I personally think they rock harder with the pink laces. But that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, I just got it because it was one of the Doernbecher series and it was something that I feel like I needed to have and I felt like I could freak it. You know, but it's not for everybody and I respect that. You know what I'm saying? It's not the most attractive. But like I said, when you think of the DB4, it's crazy, it's wild, it's different material. And so, you know, new box. And then this year was also the first year that the Doernbecher collection was offered outside of Nike. This year was not exclusive to Nike. It's a store out in Cali called Shoe Palace that actually had a few pairs. And then another store up north called The Villa that had a few pairs. So some of the Doernbecher collection was actually available outside of Nike. And this is the first year to do that. So there you have the DB13. Now, if you know Doernbechers, I do not have to introduce you to this sneaker. This is most people's favorite Doernbecher. It is the most expensive one as far as the aftermarket value. This Doernbecher will sell for anywhere from $1,300 to $1,800 brand new with original everything. But it's also one of the most highly replicated Doernbechers, which is a relatively new thing because DB6s for a while there weren't any fake DB6s. There's always been fake DB3s. Actually, that's not true. The 2010s aren't fake subs, but the 2013s, which is the one that I have, there are fake stuff. So there are fake DB4s, a lot of fake DB4s. I don't think that I've heard about a rash of DB2s or DB1s being fake, but you know, you never know, so you always want to verify, double check. DB8s, there are fake DB8s. I assume there are fake DB9s. I don't care for the 9, so I don't really care. But yeah, man, this is the 6. Got a little yellow on it, a little tan, but overall it's pretty fucking icy. And yeah, man, this is just one of those ones that people just seem to love. You know? It says, what time is it? And then on this one, it says that it's game time. Very nice quilted collar. Quilted gold insole. And the detail and the laser etching on this thing, man, is gorgeous. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. Overall, a nice DB. So like I said, that's most people's favorite. As far as my list of Doernbechers, the 6 happens to be number 2 on the list. And then the Doernbecher 8. These are definitely in my top 5 DBs. I know some people won't agree with me. This one actually came with the retro card, which the only other one that I know to come with the retro card is the DB2. And the DB2 retro card is dope. It's dope. It's whereas this card, all the 8 retro cards look the same. The DB2 has a totally different retro card than any other 2. So that's definitely a nice one. But yeah, so you have the Air Jordan 8. Now, what I found was odd about this is that it has the same retro card that they made in 07. Retro cards, if you guys know anything about the retro card, it originated in 1994. You had the jumbo retro cards that talked about what was going on when the 1, 2, and 3 originally released, because those were the first 3 retros in 94, 95. Then they left the retro thing alone until 1999, which everybody knows about the 99 fours. Now, some people think that the 5s came out in 99. A lot of people call the 5s 99s. But no, if you do your research, you'll know that the Fire Reds and the Metallics came out at the beginning of 2000, January and March, if I'm not mistaken. But every retro card generally ends with the current model. So since this card ends with the 22 was the current model in 2007, which is when all the other retro 8s were coming out in abundance. Aquas, which are about to come out again tomorrow. Orange Blazes, Ice Blues, Girls Aquas, and things like that. So that was the same card that came because, like I said, the 22 was in 2007. So I thought that was interesting. And then I did a lace swap just because I thought that the orange laces just made it pop, brought that color out. You know, it looks good. It looks like it naturally came in there. Although the Doernbecher 8 came with round laces, which I don't really understand that. I don't think any 8s have ever come with round laces, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm just used to seeing flat laces in 8s. And I think this orange lace just really sets it off. You have a lot of orange in the shoe. You have orange on the midsole, on the ankle, on the collar, sock liner. So, yeah, man. This is one of my favorite Doernbechers. It just looks so cool to me. It's got the holographic mud guard, I think they call them. Rock on. It's got the thumbprint that I believe glows in the dark, but every time I try to capture glow in the dark on this phone, it don't really work. If y'all seen my glow series, you know what I'm talking about. It's kind of hard to do. But I believe all these little speckles glow as well. And then this fingerprint, I know for a fact, does glow. Very, very, very nice sneaker in my opinion. I rocks with the 8. That's why I got 2 pairs of them. And then this one just got the regular flat blue laces. These laces actually came with my Family Forever ones. They came with this lace, a yellow, and like an off red. And I think the blue one this definitely looks like it came with it. If I had the blue laces like this in both of them, you would think that they came in there. But this is actually a lace swap from, like I said, the round laces that also have the dots and speckles in them as well. And they got nice orange tips. If I can pull this tip out on the DB8, and this is how the lace tips come fresh out the box. And it looks like my camera is having a problem focusing. Let me see if I can help you out, Mr. Galaxy S6, with that focus. There we go. So yeah, it's no writing on it. It does have a jump man right there on it. Yeah, that focus is it's not doing what it's supposed to do. But anyway, so yeah, it come with the orange lace tips, metal tips on those. And so I thought the blue and orange flat laces was just a really good look. And so that's why I went ahead and did that. So there you have the Doernbecher 8. Now the Doernbecher 3. If you've seen my video, you know I picked these up at SneakerCon this year. A couple months ago. Got them legit checked. I actually traded my Supreme Foamposite for these, which I thought was a good trade. Very, very nice. It was past its dead stock before I wore it, but since it was DB season, and this is the only one I hadn't worn, I went ahead and rocked it. So you can see a little light dirt on the sole. And then when I put these in my third quarter cops video, I didn't pull them out. And after the fact, I kind of felt like that was cheating you guys, because, I mean, of course you want to see the sneaker, so here it is pulled out. Like I said, I did just wear these the other day, so it's a little light dust, light dirt on it. But overall, it's still fucking icy. Now, this one was made by Cole. I can't remember his last name. But you can see his name written in there if you look at it. Actually, this one has it written backwards. Yeah, this one has it written backwards. But, yeah, you can see, if you really look at the diamonds, you can see the laser etching in it where it says C-O-L-E. Right there. Trying to get a nice little focus on it. But if you pay attention to the laser cut on it, you can see in each diamond where it has C-O-L-E, which I thought was definitely a nice addition. This also offers 3M around the sneaker. So you have the mid foot around here. That's normally vinyl or leather on other Air Jordan 3s. It's red 3M. You got red elephant print. And then right here, that mid section, the entire tongue, and then right around the back where it got the chocolate and the spaghetti, the chocolate bar and the spaghetti, is all 3M. And this one is the spaghetti. You can see that right there. It's all 3M. So yeah, man, a nice red sneaker. And like I said, these were past its dead stock when I got them. So now I would consider them very near. I did put a little bit of a crease on that one. It's not really that much though. Because I walk lighter sneakers, and I had these shits on all day Saturday. I had these on for probably about 10 hours. So this one appears to be a little bit more dirty than the other one. But yeah, man. Still 100% stars. 100% stars. And that's why I said AVNDS. So yeah, this is number 4 as far as on my top DBs. It might be number 3. It depends. It's a toss-up between these two. In my personal opinion, I know a lot of people like the 4s. So I'm not mad if you would choose the 4s over either one of these. I'm not mad at you. The value states that it's better as well, because the 4s do about $900 to $1,100. $900 to $1,100 you're going to pay for a dead stock pair. Some people will charge more. More power to them. You know, hopefully they get their money out here in these streets. But you're going to pay about $900 to $1,100 for a DB4 dead stock. If it's authentic, of course. These two both are in the $700-800 range, dead stock. Some people want 900 for the 2010 model. I think that's a little much, but hey, you know, if you want 2010s, then that's what it is. And so, yeah, so like I said, these will be number 2 on the list. These are low on the list. Those are down. These will be number 2. These will be number 3 or 4, depending on the day. These will be number 3 or 4, depending, you know. And then my absolute favorite, the Doernbecher 5. This sneaker is truly beautiful. I absolutely love this sneaker. I've done so many videos that have featured this sneaker. Actually, probably it's about 3. But I know for a fact I did 3 videos with this sneaker in it. The Air Jordan 5 reshoot. I shot back in 2013. Has these in there. My top releases, top pickups has that in there. Has them in there. And it's just a dope sneaker. Now, the box says black, white. And it basically does look like a black and white sneaker, but when you get up on it, it has like this deep midnight navy feel to it. It's got the poem that young Isaiah wrote, or I'm sorry, Isaac wrote. Isaiah was the kid who did the DB4s. So, yeah, Isaac did these. Isaac, Cole, Caden, forgot that kid's name, and that's John. So, yeah, but I mean, this sneaker is just so dope to me. I absolutely love it. And the glow is stupid, man. Hold on, I don't know if I don't know if it'll pop off like that. Let's see. Let's see what happened. Nope, it is glowing, but you can't barely see it. It's picking up like the edge on camera. Yeah, but it's glowing. The netting, the sole, the lace lock, all of it's glowing. Nice. Definitely a nice sneaker. But yeah, man, this is a dope shoe. Now, it does look DS, but I wore it a couple of times. And that's just because of how I wear my sneakers, man. Like, I especially when I got sneakers that are worth this much, because this one is going to be about 12, 1300. Some people even want 14 for it. But, you know, you're really not going to find a dead stock pair for less than a band. Really, I mean, you know, unless you know somebody that's cool with you, or, you know, you find somebody that's in a situation. These are going to be over 1,000 as well. 4s, 5s, and 6s are all over 1,000. And it's got that rainbow, little, like the hologram foams that came out yesterday, which I do have a few pairs. You'll see my pair of hologram foams in my 4th quarter cops. My 4th quarter cops is going to be nuts, man. Y'all know that come after the new year. But 4th quarter cops is going to be nuts, I'm telling you. This sneaker is just so dope. That's why I'm holding it for so long and just talking about it for so long. Like, this is the dopest Doernbecher, hands down to me. Like I say, a lot of people like the 6. But for me, this Air Jordan 5 is just so dope, man. Like, and they also did a lot of stuff with this, man. They made the eyelets, all the panels for the eyelets glow in the dark. The netting glows in the dark. Lace lock glows in the dark. And even the tips on both shoestrings, the white and the black, glow in the dark. And then, of course, just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Soul glows as well. Young Isaac actually passed away before the sneaker was actually finished. And so his parents worked with Nike designers to help finish the design of it. And it's got the poem that he wrote all over the sneaker. And then when you saw my Glow series, I showed you how it came with this nice little flashlight, black light, and laser pointer. And so when you use the black light, has 2 buttons. The top one is for the laser pointer, as you can see. But the bottom one, though, the one encapsulated in plastic, that's the one that operates the flashlight. So when you hit it once, it's just a regular flashlight. When you hit it again, it's black light. And it really makes the poem pop out of there. Matter of fact, I'm going to hit the light on this so you can see it. It's really nice. And so up under the black light, you can see the poem becomes extremely easy to read, which I just thought was a very, 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 very nice detail. You know, I like that a lot. So yeah, man. So yeah, like I say, the DB5s are definitely my favorite. I mean, there's no comparison. Like, they just so cold to me, man. So what do you think? I'm gonna ask you guys. I'm gonna ask my subscribers. What do you think? DB5, DB6? Which one is your favorite? DB5, DB6. DB6 is dope, but I gotta go with the DB5 as my winner. So even though I have a total of 6 Doernbechers, I have 5 models, as you can see. 3s, 5s, 6, 8, and 13. Now, if you want to ask the overall list for me, as far as how I rank them, this is how it would be. Number 1, Doernbecher 5. Number 2, Doernbecher 6. Number 3, Doernbecher 8. Number 4, Doernbecher 3. Number 5, I probably would have to go with the Doernbecher 2. As far as that rounds out the top 5, just because the DB2, man, it's an overall clean shoe. It looks very nice. It's also one of the more rare ones. I think that was the most limited DB that came out of the entire series as far as Jordans are concerned, because, you know, they do make other sneakers that, you know, Janoskis, Air Max, things like that. So yeah, I think the Doernbecher 2 would be my to round out my top 5 Doernbechers. And then of course you got the Doernbecher foams, which I really, really like a lot. But if you want to keep it strictly Jordan, the next one on the list would probably be the Doernbecher 9. I want to say would probably be number 6 for me. After the Doernbecher 9, strictly based off looks alone, I'm going to go with the Doernbecher 1 as being number 7 for me. You know, hey. And so Doernbecher 5, 6, 8, 3, 2, 1, 9. And then number 8 will probably be the Doernbecher 10. And then number 9, I don't know. It's between these and the 4s. Actually, I like these. I do like these. I'm not gonna front, and I'm about to kill them. I'm rocking these very soon. So these will be number 9, and then the Doernbecher 4 will be the last one on the list. I hate the Doernbecher 4. That's just me, you know. So nice little Nike bag. That's just what the hat came in, you know, the Doernbecher hat. So if anybody wants this, feel free to hit me up. I'm taking offers, you know, look around, see how much they're going for. We can go from there. I'm not going to necessarily put a price on it. Just, you know, holler at me if you want the DB cap. And so this is the point where I like to, once again, say thank you. I definitely appreciate all that love and support. And then I would like to talk about pre-orders. Now, obviously, it's too late for hologram foams. Those already came out. It's too late for aquas because those drop in a matter of hours. So if you want maroons, I am taking orders on those. I know before in my last video, I told you check my IG for the price. I do have the price that I'm doing for them. A lot of people are doing 400 on them just because it's going to be a rather limited general release. And I've explained that to you before. But just in case this is your first time watching this video and you're unfamiliar with what that means, you're like, wait, how can it be a limited and a general release? Let me explain. So a general release is when each store has a large amount of the sneaker that you're looking for. For instance, the Sport Blue was a general release. Every store that had the Sport Blue probably had 72 plus pairs of them. Some stores even had over 200, like House of Hoops, for instance. A limited general means that although a lot of places may have them, so your smaller Foot Lockers, your standalone Foot Lockers, your Athlete's Foot, your individual independent stores, Villas, City Gears, Finish Lines, Foot Actions, all that. While a lot of stores may have the maroon, it's gonna be like 40 pairs or less. And I don't know, all of my subscribers, I got subscribers all over the world. So I don't know where you live and how your local kind of sneaker market as far as the stores that sell sneakers in your area works. But 40 pairs in one Foot Locker is nothing. I mean, that's basically like 3 to 4 pairs in each size. Maybe a couple more 10 and a halves because that's the most popular size. But for the most part, you're going to have 2 to 3, maybe 4 pairs of each size when you have a 40 run. So while it may be a lot of stores that have that 40 pairs is really not that much. So they are a limited general. They also have Nike Air on the back. You know that. And so I'm actually doing 380 shipped on the maroons. And then, of course, the week after the maroons, you got the Chrome 8s. I'm actually going to do 270 shipped on those. And, of course, the Christmas 11. Everybody wants it. It's the hot sneaker. The 7210 Jordan 11. I will be doing those. And if you stay tuned to my Instagram, you'll see the price on those. Those are gonna be $450. Those are gonna be $450 shipped. And I can guarantee you a pair. So holla at me, and I can do. I'm getting all sizes, anywhere from your newborn baby all the way up to the dude that wear, your uncle that wears size 15. I'm taking care of everybody. Holler at me. Stay safe, stay warm. Happy Thanksgiving. I definitely appreciate the support. December video. I'm not quite sure what I want to do for December yet. I'm not quite sure. Because a lot of the ideas that I've had or that I was given, I've done those videos already. This is the DB video, and I've given you OG videos. Of course, that's what, really gained my popularity is my OG collection. This is the DB video. I've run through a bunch of different individual models. So I'll figure something out. December, I'm going to give you something. I got you in December. But if you guys would like to see something in particular that I haven't done, please leave comments down there. Please leave comments. Subscribe to my channel if you like the content. Go back and check out some of my other videos before you make that decision. I think you'll enjoy them. If you like this video, then go ahead and share it so other people can like it too. Because if you like it, then chances are people that may like it, especially if they're into sneakers. So, I definitely appreciate that. So yeah, man, this is the November video. In December, I got something new coming for you. I got something different. So I will see you guys next month. I definitely appreciate the love and support. Once again, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your holiday. Be safe. And if you want to get these super exclusive sneakers without having to drive around the city and waste your gas putting in raffles that you may not even get called back for, or spending your evenings camping out overnight to get the sneaker, chill. Stay at the crib and order with your boy, Detroit Dave. Once again, I appreciate it. This has been the Doernbecher Collection. Enjoy your holiday, and I will see you guys in 30 days or less.
I used to get them just to style on them and flash holes. And over the years, I done acquired mad souls. Had niggas like, damn, Dave, how long you had those? That's what they say when I hit them with my great nines. They biting niggas in the ass like K9s. And Micah do a nigga bad from the baseline. And I produce the same swag in my great vibes. Or I can give them my white elephant print threes. They haven't sent, you was never meant to get these. What I pull out the stud niggas and dead whores, the Mars black men. White, black, and red fours. I got 7 pair of them ONEs. I even got the black toes that was banned from the league. All this footwear I got, I stay soaring in these. Cause my closet been diagnosed with Michael Jordan disease. And what's important to me, keeping it real with my sons. That's why when I go mic shopping, I like copping them some. I can't stay fresh to death and have them looking like bums. So for 6 and 10 year olds, they shoot